So Ian, our season has come to an end here at Stockton in the playoffs. We've lost on penalties here. What do you rate that performance like?
What a proud way to bring your season to end. Not the result we wanted, not the outcome we wanted, not the emotions we want to feel, but I've been managing a lot of games, a lot of teams, and that's probably the proudest I've been of a group of players. As I said on this previously, we played Stockton in the league. They are the second best team in this league. They're a very good footballing side, and they had us on the ropes a little bit first half. I could say a number of reasons, but the character, the togetherness, the resilience, the grit, all the terms you hear in sport, that second half and that extra time is the best example you could give of all those qualities and attributes you need. And we looked at a threat on the break, and we earned his own luck with the goals and owned his own opportunity if he created them, and got his reward. Ross got his reward for an immense second half and extra time performance. In extra time right at the end, yes, they had the possession, but we had the opportunities right at the end of extra time where we could have a little bit more quality, but just say lads feeling the legs to make the right pass or a right decision. I couldn't be prouder. Look, we've had an unbelievable season. When we took this job, it was a long-term plan, and these players have accelerated that. And we wanted a group of young, hungry, hard-working players with the right experience around them. We've got 10 players in that squad, if you include Luca and Elliot, who haven't been involved tonight, who are under 23. So they've had experience at a relentless level, a relentless league. And have finished in the top 5, been top 5 since November, and took the second best team in the league to penalties. So we're only going to get better. And I've just said to them in there, there's some emotions in there, there's tears in there, there's a lot of people who care for each other and care for the football club and care for the opportunity that they've been given. And there shouldn't be any negativity or feeling down. The down is because we've lost, but not because of the performance and where they reacted, not because of the effort and the way they've gone about their work tonight. And I saw for 75 minutes, I saw my Stockton Park Steels, my identity, my team out there. First half we didn't, and we had those words at half time, but the way they came out is a credit to them and a credit to them as a group of players and as individuals. So yeah, disappointing to lose, but loads of positives to take forward.
What was it that was said or changed at half time for that massive turnaround in performance?
Can't really put on what I said, but
was it rude?
It was just forthright. Look, it was forthright. That's what I'll use the best term. It was forthright, but there was constructive feedback in there. We basically made a personnel change, put Lewis on, moved Tucker in so we could be more attacking, play higher up, push their fullbacks back. They were dictating to us too much. We pushed them back, made their 2 and 3 who like to go forward, defend more. Got a bit more mobility and energy in midfield, but also a little bit more mobility and pace in the back line, and it worked. Words were, we just needed to get back to what we're good at. Everything that the principles of play that have got us to this stage, and you could see that we defended our penalty box excellently well. We hit them on the counter. We attacked with pace and purpose. We created problems. We forced mistakes. We were really strong on set pieces. We were strong on crosses in both boxes. So we got back to our principles of play. And it's great to the players. I can say anything, but it can be empty unless they go apply it and execute it on the pitch, and they did do.
You picked a bit more of an experienced lineup today with like Jordan Lemon coming in. Was that a conscious decision, knowing about the size of the crowd we were going to have today, and also the fact that, do you think it helped when you went 2-0 down to have those calm, experienced heads on the pitch?
Yeah, 100%. Look, we're a squad. I named their team yesterday and let the players have some information on them. They wouldn't have been able to name our team because we've very much been a squad that's got us here. It's been an 18, 19, 20 players who have got us here. What I went with what I thought was the best 11 to win the game, and experience was a factor in that. Physicality and height was another factor in that, but also players who could, I thought, could go be a bigger threat in certain positions higher up the pitch. I also thought Lewis able to give you something from the start, but he's also a real big impact player, and I knew at some point he'd come on. We fast-tracked it to half-time and it paid dividends.
So it is now the end of the season. We've got another summer ahead of us. And what can the fans expect from this summer? I listened to your Northern Premier League interview on the way up here. You said there's not going to be an overhaul like there was last year.
No, I've just said into there, I want them all at this football club next year, every single one of them. They will have offers in the summer. They will have people offering them a little bit more money, but if they want to, as some of them have just said, it's the best changing room they've been in, the best group of players they've played with. We want that. We want that stability and want that growth. We may bring 1 or 2 new faces in, but we won't break our pay structure or our budget. But we may add 1 or 2 along the way. But we hope every single player in there will be here come July the 1st. It's a summer of positivity, a summer of anticipation and excitement. I'm hoping for me it's a less eventful one. I'll still work hard in certain areas, but I'm hoping one of them isn't recruitment. The lads are going to have a weekend together this weekend. Got the presentation night, then a lot of them are going to Benidorm. I'll speak to when the dust settles. I'll speak to them all individually and make sure that we come back stronger and see if we can go one better.
And you're not going to be on holiday for the opening game of the season next year?
No weddings, no weddings. My holidays will be right at the start of the summer holiday, so I might miss a bit of pre-season, but I'll be here for the first game of the season.
And finally, what message do you want to send to the fans, volunteers and everyone else connected with Stockbridge Park Steels today?
Yeah, there's no Stockbridge Park Steels without the volunteers, the supporters, the committee, the fans. Thank you for everything they've done for me, Andy Ring and Pete Golster as a management team, but what they provide, they're incredibly hard working. We have to self-fund, we have to look at sponsorship, we have to look at avenues just to keep this football club going, and people in the game have recognised that, and they know the achievement we've had is as good as works out being champions and Stockton as they are because of the resources we have available, and that's credit to everybody behind the scenes. Huge thank you to Graham as chairman for his support, and we really do appreciate it, and we wish them a happy and healthy summer, and we'll see you next season even stronger.
And so for the final time this year, thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Aaron. Thank you.